Hello, welcome back to episode 16 of MineTrek Down. Had a bit of a problem. Uh, as you can see, I've done some more work. For some reason, the map got corrupted. I was out resource gathering, just minding my own business. Found some white stained stone, and I mined it and put it in my DarkCraft bag, which was set to pick it up automatically. And I went AFK for about 5 minutes to get something to eat. When I came back, the game had crashed. I reloaded the game, and I fell through the earth and died in the void. Very frustrating. Anyways, after that, the game wouldn't restart, so I had to go into MC Edit, move my character, and of course that caused all sorts of different problems. And now everything to the north of me that wasn't loaded is all chunk-errored and jagged and nasty looking. It's pretty bad. So, I'm really bummed out. Not only did I lose all my inventory and everything that was in it, things inside of my ender pouch survived, but I had a full inventory of all kinds of other stuff, and I had no idea what was in it. It shouldn't have crashed. You know, it really should not have crashed, but it did, and as a result, I'm at a loss now as to what I should do. I can restart the map again. This will be the 5th or 6th time I've restarted it, or I can continue playing with this corruption. And another problem with it is, after I died, I was going to use the NEI cheat feature to get some of my stuff back. Not all of it, just the key items, the things that are really expensive to make. Of course, my nether portal, or nether, ender pouch, because it had all my goodies in it and everything else. But as I found out, cheat mode don't work no more. And it's been reported on many forums as to the issue, but Resonant Rise, when I report it, they always say, press the O key. You guys are about fucking stupid. You know, I don't even want to discuss it. They're just idiots. You know, a bunch of 5 and 10-year-old morons. You know, and these people are supposed to be 30, 40 years old or whatever, but they're just a bunch of idiots. Anyways, you can see what it did. You can see the chunk lines. Yeah. When it respawned me, after I reset my player position, it spawned me. Again, I fell to my death because it's respawned me below the bedrock, and I was in the void and fell to my death. So when it reloaded again, it spawned me deep inside of water, and I died coming up out of the water, and it took me a bit to do that. Anyways, that sound you're hearing is DarkCraft boots. They help me fly faster, but for some reason, when they run out of juice, the game thinks that it's a conflict between DarkCraft and Mechanism. The DarkCraft boots assume that they're the ones handling the flying, and when it's the Mechanism rocket pack that's doing it, and it's a pain in the ass. It shouldn't do it. It should not do it. Once I restart, I can go back into hover mode and put the boots back on, and it should not activate the DarkCraft boots unless I touch the ground. So, let's see if that works. Nope, starts draining them the moment I put them on. Okay, so that's definitely a conflict there. I know that's been reported, but yeah. So those are the two issues. In order to overcome the NEI issue, I have to start a new game in creative, then switch the game mode. But there's no guarantee. As you recall, in episode 1, I had cheat mode enabled on NEI, and when I disabled it, it should have stayed, you know, so I could re-enable it and all that other stuff, but it isn't. You know, you'd think playing a game would be enjoyable. It's really getting frustrating, and I'm getting really, really tired of the tediness of it. you know, these crashes and stuff like that, and of course it's modded Minecraft, so there's no one thing to blame. It's just, you know, it's a whole bunch of things. Granted, the game runs smoother with the magic mods disabled. I'm not even really using Thaumcraft, so I could probably even disable Thaumcraft, which would even help it load more, but there are two things in Thaumcraft I really need, and so I can't. I need to keep Thaumcraft active. The only additional mod that I am now using is ChocoCraft, and half of the, if any of its content's generating, I haven't found it, i.e. the silicon or any of the other stuff. Anyways, this here is the chisel mod. These are chisel mod stuff, and let me show. I also put down some obsidian plates. It took me a while to figure it out, and thank you to Akio the Builder for the information on this. This is the recipe for chisel. This is the chisel itself. It's just a stick of iron, a block of iron and a stick, and you get a chisel. You put the chisel in your inventory slot and say some stone, or you put stone in a pattern like this in a crafting table, and it gives you concrete, or excuse me, it gives you a building block. And I have a couple of those up here. I'll show you real quick. It gives you these things, these factory blocks. So inside, you click on the chisel icon, on the chisel tool, and you get this GUI. And this GUI, of course, you just place your items in it, and you can choose what you want. I've been using, of course, pavement. With the factory block, as you've seen down below, you get these options. And I've been using factory blocks and other blocks, but right now I don't need them, so I'm not going to make them. This is concrete, and you get this smelting gravel. So haven't really used it much, but it's kind of neat looking, if you ask me, for its own purposes. But that's concrete. And the rest of these, of course, are like marble, and this is part of eMasher resource. And what you do to get that, this block, I thought I had some. Yeah, I do. You take regular eMasher materials that you find, and you layer them out like so. Excuse me, like so. And when you do that, you get that nice little brick block. 4 of them, actually. The reason the coal's in there is I'm combining coal into blocks. What really makes me mad is when I lost my inventory, I lost all of this. I had probably 6 or 7 stacks of that. So I'm not a happy camper. Not at all. And the reason I wanted that is can't remember. Oh, you run it through the crusher, through the pulverizer, I believe, and you have a chance of getting I can't think of that, silver, slick silver, or whatever it is, quicksilver, little red teardrops. And those little red teardrops, you put them in over here into the induction smelter with ferrous, and you get a 50% chance or greater of getting shiny rock or nickel, or yeah, shiny rock, whatever you want to call shiny rock. And that's very helpful because you can use that for things later on. Otherwise, you got to kind of, find platinum, and this is pulverized shiny metal. You got to find platinum and do it the hard way. So, but yeah, I also made some redstone energy cells, and it's just basically pulverized lead and obsidian through this through this process, and gives you hardened glass. And the reason this is sitting here is I wanted to drain this in case, because I want to put some ender pearls in there and make some induction ingots and stuff like that. But anyways, you make the frames, and frames are made that way with electrum and fused quartz, which is or hardened glass, anyways, and a diamond. And you get those, and you put those in here, and as this was full, it would fill these up. Now these are full, but they're still not these things yet, so I still have to go through one more process with them. which I will do later. It includes more Electrum and Dynamins. And I'm already started my process of building my Magnum torch. I've got the chandeliers up, one here and one above. That'll keep mobs from spawning around me. And I'm going to go ahead and take these 3 up there and get some coal bricks made. That's another thing that really chaffs my hide is I had my ender pouch all set up to go, and I had mined at least, I don't know, at least I'd say enough for 10 full stacks of coal, and I lost those ender pouch, lost those Darkcraft pouches that had it in there. And I had no reason to expect that my system, that the game was going to crash. Again, I think it has to do with that white stone, or bleached white stone. I'm not going to touch that stuff anymore because the game was real stable up till that point, and then all of a sudden, crash. Anyways, it's regular stone that looks as white as an iron block. And it seems like every time, I remember last time the game corrupted, I had gotten some of that too. So I'm not going to touch that stuff anymore. I think there's a bug with it, and this isn't charging, or if it is, it should have charged. I wonder why it didn't charge. Oh, it wasn't set to charge, so it was set to orange, not blue. Anyways, this one here is just an auxiliary. I'm going to leave in the floor for now. It'll help charge if I run out, if these things run dry, you know, because these are all set to feed the system if the system needs it. And the reason for that is I got the our good friend the digital miner over here working, and of course I have the pack off. Ugh. I also made hardened armored jet packs, which is just some crushed diamond and a steel block and some bronze. Ooh, she's getting full. Grab, oh, that's E-Masher resources. Yeah. Who cares about E-Masher resources? I don't know, engineer's toolbox or something. But I'm not seeing anything else I really need out there. And grab that. I'll go ahead and grab that. Get rid of this stuff too, and this stuff. But yeah. Anyways, right now I have it in peaceful mode because I'm trying to recover my stuff being lost, and just trying to figure out what I want to do here. I used a quarry to do this. I set it up and it just quarried on down until it ran out of power, and that's where it ran out of power at. I'd set up some windmills above, but a creeper explosion up top took out the windmills. So I replaced them, but at that point I decided it ain't worth it, so I just went ahead and stored the windmills for use with another digital miner later on. And came down here and cleaned out and leveled it off. There was some dirt and stuff over here that the digital miner, the quarry didn't take out, that I went ahead and did by hand. And all these were pits and holes and stuff. I went ahead and filled them in with cobblestone. Also did the outside. For the hover mode. Yeah, that jet sounds a little annoying, but I also made this garden area. Put half slabs all the way around it so that it would keep the mobs from spawning. I got myself some prisoners and got a little nether wart. I did some more exploring in the nether, found another nether fortress, grabbed myself a couple of blaze spawners with the force wrench, which I gotta make another one. Anyways, I went around using chisel stone and turned cobblestone into those, and stone into stone brick, and of course that's pavement stone, and kind of did all this. And you know, it really makes me mad is I didn't think that I should just do constant backups, but the bottom line is always get on a regimen of backing your world up 3 or 4 times a day if you're going to be doing stuff like this where it matters that things stay the same. And if the game gets corrupted, you can go back to a previous save game. I'm sure there are mods out there that I can do that would automatically back up my save files for me, back save files up for me, but I'll be darned. I didn't set any of them up. Anyways, I got this set up. I'll show you why. I got a bit of a sore throat going on here, so please bear with me as I have to cough here, so you have to forgive me. I have to mute it. And I'm back. That didn't help. I still want to cough again. Oh well. Anyways, I think E-Master reached, yeah. I'll go ahead and grab that out of there. I don't need for it to be in there. I'll put it someplace else. Screw it. I'll put it in here with my capture Ds. Anyways, as far as Darkcraft goes, I figured out how to, whoops, that's not right. You use the bottled, the Darkcraft force flasks, and you go capture something, and then you come down to there and you put that in here, and it grinds it and turns it into glass. Or you hit a creeper until it has 1 hit point left, and then you grab it with a bottle, and then it'll explode while it's in your inventory and give you 3 glass fragments or dust. And that's one of the ingredients you needed to upgrade your tome. And fortunately, it's set to false, so it's a wasted procedure. But it just took me a long time to figure it out. Once I figured it out, I was like, oh, so easy. Okay, I want to do this before I even think about anything else. I already did it. Well, son of a gun. No, screw it. Put these in here and wait for the next load. Yeah, I'm just really bummed out about that. I mean, it's nothing major. I mean, I can recover everything that was lost. It's just losing it and then having the chunk world all corrupted, or the world all corrupted by chunk world errors. It sucks the joy out of it. It sucks the joy out of playing. And this will be, for this version of the game, or for this idea concept, this will be the second time, or the second or third world I've tried. So if I have to go to another world and start over again, I'm going to be miffed. What I could do is I could start another world easily and just load, I don't know, 30 by 30 chunks, and then use, well, I can't because it wouldn't work. Because again, NEI still wouldn't work after the first couple of uses, and I could use MC Edit to move all this to the new world, but again, MC Edit doesn't recognize any of the chisel blocks or anything else, and so at this point, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick here, and I'll avoid going over that area over there as much as possible, because I know it wraps around, and any area that wasn't chunk loaded prior to me having to use MC Edit to move my player, yeah. Anywho. And we wait. And we wait. They should play music while you're waiting, you know, like the Jeopardy theme. And we wait. Ouch. And we're here. First thing first. Home. Trust me, you don't do that, you will regret it. It looks like we spawned in an okay location. First priority, of course, would be to find a crow and kill it. And grab some weather ward, or whatever they call that glow-in-the-dark stuff. And kill the crow, map, and build one of those specialized maps for this world. I'll have to look how to do it. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been on this, or been in here. Anyways, I don't have any weapons or anything else like me. I mean, again, I'm so depressed because I even had MFFR trees. I'd cut down a whole bunch of those rubber trees. I also took out the Flans mod. It was kind of causing conflicts with Tinker's Construct. I tried to resolve the issues. It didn't want to resolve. Whoops, I'm going to fall again. Let's grab some of this. Ooh, what's that? I don't see any of that glue. Ah, this stuff right here. Torchberries. We need a couple of those, so grab those while I'm in here. Should be somewhere down here. Usually are. Ooh, don't want to fall down there. Looks like some metallurgy stuff is right there. It's too dark in here. I'll get out of here. Yeah, that's metallurgy stuff. This just makes more pretty shiny metal that we never use. Yeah, never use that, so I'll leave it here. Anyways, now what I have to do is I have to find a crow and kill the crow. I can't do anything because I have no weapons, but I even had chickens, and I had like, I don't know, 16 eggs, maybe 24 chicken feathers. I had a whole bunch of food on me. The food I'm not so worried about because that garden is set up now, so food problem is pretty much solved. But yeah, losing and I even had some pretty rare trees like tiger wood and lime lime fruit tree and some apple seeds and so depressed. So depressing. Anyways, this is the, well, I don't know. It's sort of an adventure world sort of a thing. Um, yeah, it is what it is. The Twilight Forest portion of the game. Most reason people come here is for the resource mounds. And that's why most of the miner people come here. But for like you and like uh, other people come in here for a lot more things. There's a lot of adventure, a lot of different creatures to see, and there's a whole bunch of really large structures to explore. Those big trees, they have hidden up in those trees. They have hidden spawners, spider spawners with rewards chests in them. So you have to go through all those trees and find them. And it's what the best thing you do is just burn them down. But to see the spawners, you get these ice soul structures. So if you ever need ice, this is where you would come to get it. And it's just Twilight Forest is a pretty fun place if you're really into this. There are a lot of cool things to find here. Mist stages are a lot more useful for me because the random chance of getting, there's a crow. Hey, Mr. Crow, I'm sorry, but I gotta kill you. Don't fly. Come here. Just land. All I want to do is give you some bug loving. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't fly away. Please don't fly away. Oh, you little feather rat thing, you. Come back here. It's harder to kill a crow than it is a bat, and bats are by far more resilient than crows. You ever wonder why they have the Scarecrow and Batman, and of course the Batman, and then you got a penguin? It's like they're all named after animals. Hey, where'd he go? Hey, I can fly too, if you just give me half a second to get up to you. Got him. And we got ourselves a torch. Alright, cool. We're halfway there. Oh no, don't throw it away. Put it in inventory. You can throw that away, and that I'll keep that. Throw that away. Alright, so achievement to get. I killed myself a crow and got the crutch. The crow thingy. But yeah, I lost all my DarkCraft really awesome tools that I spent the time getting, and what can you do? We did set a waypoint. Ugh, not again. I knew it was here. He's just real faint and not showing up. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. Sorry about the vent session here. It's just yeah, it is what it is. I get just heartsick over what happened, and don't really want to have to start over again, but I'm willing to do it if I keep finding serious flaws with the map caused because of the corruption. I love the Resonant Rise pack. It's by far the most stable of all the available combined packs. That includes all the Feed the Beast packs and all that other stuff. The Feed the Beast packs have a lot of crash issues. When I say a lot, I mean at least one crash every 30 minutes if you're playing it. Doesn't matter if it's the Direwolf pack or the other packs that are available now through the Feed the Beast server that run 164. Again, Resonant Rise is by far one of the larger packs with 200 plus mods, and I have about 6 to 10 mods deactivated that I don't want to use. most of the magic mods. The only one I'm actually using is Stormcraft and Darkcraft that are kind of adventure and magic based, both of them. So, but they also provide a lot of useful tools in addition to the magic aspect of them. Whereas the other two magic, the Blood Magic, the Witchery, and Ars Magica mods, they're for the hardcore guys that really are into magic and things like that, or sacrifice. And from what I've heard about Witchery, Witchery seems like it'd be a fun mod, especially that updates and stuff are being done. I think Direwolf just did a mod spotlight on it, so check that out. It looks like an interesting mod. Has a lot of really cool concepts and ideas in it. Just something I'm not interested in doing. I'm more of a tech it kind of a guy, but I also like the variety that's offered in the Resonant Rise pack, and the options to turn mods on and off, and the ease at which it is to add mods to the pack, like GalacticCraft. So, in fact, GalacticCraft, I added it. It had no ID conflicts. So, I do believe the McDougal core was already part of the system, and hopefully Calcavia will get a stable version of his core mod set up so we can get ICBM working, because then we'd have guns again. But we will see. And Resonant Rise is sort of kind of geared for ICBM, or at least they have a configure pack for it. So at some point they experimented with having it in the pack itself. So anyways, again, thanks for watching. See you next episode.